Okay,
Big up on that.
my
Big
man,
up
I
on that,
appreciate
I about to
yo.
that.
say Fred
Yeah,
Taylor
respect. Okay.
used to do us real dirty.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's my man,
yeah, it's gonna
Freddie T.
Yeah,
yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
he
So
used
yo,
to.
we can get ready to start. Three, two, one. What's up, y'all? It's your main man, Jay Sands on sports, hip hop, and sports entertainment at its finest. That's right, y'all. The big kid is at it again. Season 7, episode 130. And today in sports history. Today in sports history. This is a day where Deion Sanders. What do you do? Let me get it correct. Deion Sanders 5 days after hitting a home run for the Yankees in a 12-2 win over the Mariners, went to the Falcons, started
Oh,
dancing, waiting for the punt to come, and returns a punt for 68 yards 5 days after hitting the home run for the Yankees. Prime time,
Ooh,
Deion Sanders. Yeah, me being Jermaine Sanders, this is a pro Sanders show all day, every day. So yeah, big up
okay.
Coach Prime. Let me get my seat. Hey, check this out.
That's
I
right.
haven't shouted out my new seat for Sanders. So I got a little, you know what I mean, little massager, back
Okay.
massager too.
I
You
see
know,
that.
hey, that's a real gamer chin right there, man.
Yeah,
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 that's
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
brolic.
Hey, not this episode, but the next episode, I'm gonna talk about the Madden tournament I'm about to enter. But anyway,
Ooh, okay.
yeah, shit's real over here, man. It's the fall, shit's getting real. But yeah,
Uh-huh.
man, everything's good. Just got back from North Carolina. Went to go visit my uncle Sam. Been saying I was going to Danville. Danville's by Mayberry, North
Maybe, nah, come
Carolina,
on, man.
Mount Airy,
Maybe.
all bro. I'm riding down. I'm riding down Route 66 through the mountains. I'm seeing mountains on each side. Then every few sides you'll see Lynchburg, Lynch State,
Mm,
Lynch you here, Lynch you there. So you see all
mm,
these lynch signs.
that's
Like,
crazy.
yeah, but
That's
Mm.
crazy.
you start seeing the Confederate flags building up. I'm coming from north, so I'm start seeing so. But regardless, man, it was a beautiful time. Got to play some golf with my uncle in Eden, North Carolina, and yeah, man, it was a beautiful time. Got back, and now I'm on super dad duty. That's what I was doing. Usually I would send the link a little earlier, but I woke up at 7:30 because I knew this episode I needed a nap. This wasn't no just stay up all day and come do the podcast. I needed like a 2 hour nap. So I took a nap, 7:30, woke up, walked my dog. There's no like we try to be all holistic around here. And that we're drinking hibiscus tea or ginger tea or turmeric bark tea. Nigga, look. Today we got Boone's Farms. We
Okay,
got
oh, it's
Boom.
one of those days.
yeah, we one of them days. Yeah, ain't there's a lot going on, man. But yo, we got my co-host Tahir Jahi. How are you doing, cuz?
I'm feeling pretty good. You know what I mean? Today was chemo day, so
Okay, got you.
had to take the wifey to the hospital, and she got her treatment today. So
Yeah,
uh, these days are normally, you know, real like emotional days, but also thankful
yeah,
day, right? So,
Mm.
so speaking of the herbs, you know what I mean, the chaparrals, the sour sops, you know what I mean. So we've been, uh, you know, using every tool at our disposal when it comes.
yeah, yeah.
So,
You got the sour sop out there? The raw plant?
well, I ordered the leaves.
Okay, got you.
Tea and whatnot. And then they have like tinctures that we found as well that
Yeah, yeah,
I rock it, just squirt in our mouth or
yeah.
put it into water, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So
Royal Flush. He's been using I forget the Rick Wilson or Simpson oil
yeah.
is high powerful THC used for cancer treatment as well. So
Mm.
I seen Flush was
Hey,
using that.
there's some stuff that I not I mean that I'm aware of, man. We can talk about that after though, but um, you
al-
know,
always
may
open to
may
hear.
may the favor of God, man, really, fall upon your wife, man.
Yeah,
Mm.
true indeed, true
Yeah.
indeed. And the voice you hear is another Pittsburgh legend, a veteran of Sands on Sports, and owner of SpitfireHipHop.com, the website that supports indie artists like no other. We got Jimy Lincoln, running back from G Tech. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted now. He was star running back at Georgia Tech too, but
What?
right now,
Okay.
yeah. Jimy Lincoln was down there running for Georgia Tech, so you know we got a valuable talent today, man. But
Hey,
Mm.
everything's good.
hey man, hey, don't Sans gas you up, man. I only had a couple of carries, man.
Hey, hey,
That's all.
hey, guess
Yo,
what?
that's hard, bro. One carry is enough, bro. That's
They
hard
call it
riding.
glazing. I'm
Oh,
glazing.
okay, okay, don't do that, man. Whatever, don't do it.
No doubt, man. Well, we you heard my voice, you heard Tahir's voice, you heard Jimmy's voice, and you heard another voice, but you don't know. You know, I mean, you ain't watching. You listen to it on Apple or whatever, so you're not watching. So if you're watching, then it's not for you. But if you're not watching, you hear another voice, and that is my man Dillon. Now,
Yo,
yeah. Dillon's in the build. I had to pull
that's
my
right.
strings. I had to call Diamond D. You know what I mean? Get Clint, but we got Dillon in the building, man. How you doing, cuz?
I'm fantastic, yo. It's good to be here, Sans. This
Yes,
this is dope
sir.
as fuck, yo. I'm hyped, son.
No
The
doubt, man.
football's back. You know what I
Check this
mean?
out, man.
Yeah.
What we like to do is ask everybody to give a 20-second bio about themselves, please.
Okay, here we go. My name is Dillon. I was born in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I grew up in Jacksonville, Florida. Cut my teeth in hip hop at Gainesville, Florida. I moved to Atlanta in 2005, and I've been putting out records ever since when I started Full Plate, my label, with my brother Peyton Locke. May he rest in peace. I
Mm.
cook, I got records, I make beats, and I DJ, but most of all, I do the raps.
No
Hey,
doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. With that voice, with that smooth voice.
You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? I've aged into it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, have you ever done radio with your voice?
Yeah, yes. I did college radio back in the day,
Yeah.
and used to work on at the Florida State at FSU,
Okay.
doing because my man Dirty Digits back in the day had the
I
radio
know.
show. So yeah, and I had a little show in Gainesville. Much respect. I appreciate that, bro.
No doubt, man.
Yeah.
What are your favorite teams starting with football?
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Had a rough showing this weekend. My Wolverines took the L. Uh, I'm a day one Wolverine because that's where I was born. And a lot of my family's from up there. I'm a Gator because I went to school there and I paid my dues. They took the L. Ugh. I'm a Jacksonville Jaguar. I went to the very first game in '96. I was
Okay.
there.
Hey,
They
you're
got
not
a
one of the
big
dudes
win.
screaming Duval all day, are you?
Oh yeah, no,
Duval.
but dude, but we've been saying that before the football. They
Right,
kind of
right.
appropriated that from that's OG. Yeah, but
That is
yes,
commercialized now, right?
yeah. But I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't care.
Okay.
We need all the help we can get, bro. Jacksonville's a rough town, bro. Much, hey, but and then I love my Falcons because I've been in Atlanta for 20 years. And I'm a Detroit Lions man since
Oh,
the old
wow.
days, bro. Wayne Fonts, you know what I
Oh
Wow.
mean?
wow.
Barry,
Barry
So
Sanders.
you got three teams. We're entering the zone. You know, you sometimes dudes got two teams. You got three
yeah,
teams. We're
yeah.
entering
But
the zone we've never been on before in Sands on Sports.
that
Hey, hey,
I'm a
get out.
Libra. I'm a Libra. That's how I do. I got so many. You know
That's
what I'm
how Pete
saying?
Rock do. Pete Rock be like, yeah, I like the Steelers. Then the next week he'll like the Giants. Then the next week yeah, you got a little
No
Pete
doubt.
Rock in you.
But I'm Jags first. Jags
Okay,
first. That's for sure.
no doubt. What
Let's
about
go, Jags.
baseball?
Baseball, Tigers and the Braves, bro. My dad was a diehard Tigers fan. I'm actually going there in 2 weeks with my mom and my sister to catch the Tigers versus the Braves, and we're gonna spread my dad's ashes at the old Detroit Tigers
Say the
field.
word.
Oh
That's
wow.
That's how much of a fan he was, and how how deep Tigers goes. So yeah, Tigers and the Braves, bro,
yeah,
and the Marlins. That's my third because Florida.
Ooh, man. Call you Mr. Multiple
Yeah, I
Team.
know. Here I am. Yeah, that's me. That's me, bro.
And he sounds like my 14-year-old man. He doesn't know what team he likes. It's Ohio State.
Oh, don't say Ohio State. Oh,
my
oh no.
my four my 14-year-old, he likes everybody, man. Who's winning?
Mm.
Nah, Tigers and Braves. Tigers and Braves.
Lou Whitaker, Alan Trammell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Sparky
Yeah,
Anderson.
yeah.
You know what
Sparky.
I'm saying?
Sparky.
And
Holding it
that
down.
was a great name for him too, man. Sparky. That dude was always on fire.
Uh,
That's right. My all-time favorite baseball player, Cecil Fielder.
oh,
Okay,
wow.
Cecil.
There it
Wow.
okay.
is. Cecil,
Wow. I remember
the
that era
OG.
when he was
When
hitting
he
all those
hit
home runs.
51 home runs, no one had broken that threshold yet. You know what I mean? He was
Yeah.
the first dude to
Big
crack
dude.
50.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
dude.
Big dude.
Oh,
First
man.
base.
What about hooping? You got any hoop squads?
Yeah. Pistons. Pistons and the Hawks.
Okay. You dabble in any hockey? We do hockey on
Yeah.
Sanford
I'm
Sports.
I'm an OG Red Wings fan. You know,
Uh,
my uncle says it's always like at Thanksgiving. He says, I used to date boarding house daughter because they're all from Detroit. I don't know if he's exaggerating or what,
yeah.
but that's like a long-standing thing in our family. But
Yeah.
yeah, dog, I just remember, bro, talking about
Oh,
90s.
yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. I remember them. I remember them. Well, what sports did you play growing up?
I played baseball, and then we played football every single day in the neighborhood.
Okay.
Like every day. That was life. I grew up in Florida, so that was just like what we did, bro. That was it.
Well, you're in Florida. Are you playing any tennis or golf?
Nah, uh, nah, not really. Tennis in like school, you know what I mean? In
Yeah.
like tennis class or whatever. And golf, I've never been good at that shit.
What about highlight? I play highlight down
Nah, that's down in Miami. That's that South
there.
Florida shit. I've
Okay.
never even. They just be gambling on that. That shit looks dangerous as hell, bro.
Yo, there's a Netflix or 30 for 30 about the highlight and how it was tied into the Miami Coke stuff and
Oh
Luke.
yeah,
Oh wow.
you got to be coked up to play that sport. That shit is wild.
Yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, what was it the Sopranos? Or wait, it was some mafia thing where they had the highlight team and it might have been Donnie Brasco. I'm not sure. One of those movies where they had the highlight. Anyway, man.
Mm-mm.
Anyway. Well, check this out, man. You hear the sounds. That means we're getting out of the first quarter, going into the second quarter. And Dillon, I wanted to ask you,
Okay,
man, how do you
talk to me.
how do you keep a garden in what's the keys to keeping a good garden?
Okay, listen, man. Water,
Okay.
like knowing your area and your own climate, and being out there and just checking it out. But what changed the game for me, right? Is I first of all I deal with raised beds only because we got the Georgia clay down here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Depending on where you are, you might be able to dig, but I ain't digging out
Yeah.
here. So we get the raised beds. You get the good or topsoil, organic soil with the planting soil. That'll get you good for the first season. You don't need to do too much. You know what I mean? You might get like a little bit of like this stuff called blood and bone that you can sprinkle in the garden that'll add like some iron and add some minerals and stuff. But typically you're pretty straight with that. And the key is just watering, man. Like especially in Atlanta where it gets such a scorching hot. So I got like a little bootleg irrigation system that I got off like
Mm,
Amazon or whatever, hooked up to a timer. Because
mm,
usually I got four raised beds, and that shit'll take like 30 minutes,
yeah.
45 minutes to water that shit correctly. And
Uh-huh.
so now I got it on the timer with the little irrigation system and it hits all the beds. Bro, I love that shit, bro. I felt like a king. That shit goes off every morning at 7:45. I'm like just
Yeah, you went
I
from
got the
analog to
Birdman
digital.
hands.
That's from
Yeah.
analog to digital. You digital.
Yeah, bro. And,
Hey,
and, and,
what are you growing, man?
Yo, so Georgia is real good for my okra plants are going off every
Mhm.
day. I got mad okra, Japanese eggplants, hella. mad different peppers. I got like sweet peppers, and jalapenos, and poblanos, and
Mm.
some little some other little hot like Tabasco type joints, and mad cucumbers. Yo, my cucumbers were like, yo, I bought like a trellis for the
Mhm.
cucumbers to like go over, and they collapsed the shit, bro. They just weighed that shit and broke it. I
Yeah.
was like, well, damn. So I was drinking mad cucumber juice and shit all summer. Hella cucumber juice, bro.
Wow. And
Tomatoes. I
it,
love it.
though that's man, that shit. I got a little indoor garden over here that
Oh, nice.
yeah, I tried one outside and all the bugs got to it. So I was like, let me get one of these indoor ones. But
That's tight.
quick question for you though, like, um, what's the biggest life lesson the soil has taught you that you also carry into your music? I try to bond those two together.
No, that was amazing. Yo, patience.
Mm,
Okay. Yeah.
mm,
Patience, bro.
mm.
Which I've always been an impatient person. But I feel grateful for being, I'm an 83 kid. Like this next generation, they don't even understand what patience is. Everything's so instantaneous. But as I've aged into it, I've realized, well, it ain't my time yet, or shit's just gonna still simmer. When you
Mhm.
first start, just like when you when you put the plant in the ground, it just looks like a little thing, and it's like, well, this ain't shit. I can't eat this. I can't do nothing with this. And that's what it's like when you start off in music and you're like 20 years old, and it's like, yo, if you don't pop off by your like 25th birthday, then quit. You know what I mean? And that's the way, that's the mentality of it. And even now, ageism in hip hop is wild as hell. But just be patient, bro. Like everything blooms when it's supposed to, and just keep watering the shit. Pay attention to it. If there's bugs, go grab that shit. You know
Right.
what I mean? If there's weed, you got to pull them out. No
Facts.
one's gonna pull them out for you.
Like pull them shits out. They're gonna grow out the crop
They
concrete.
just gonna multiply. Like get them when you see them. Stop. Don't wait.
I be spraying them with vinegar.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, we got the Sanders. Shout out to my wife. We got the Sanders garden out back. It's actually
Nice.
withering because I'm in Baltimore, so the autumn and fall's coming in. So
Yeah, it's about the end of the season. Yep.
yeah. But we had cucumbers, we had pepper. I mean tomatoes. I grew my mint, grew my
Yeah,
parsley. Yeah, we
that's
were
right.
getting real groovy this summer. And matter of fact, shout out to my uncle who I saw in North Carolina because when you go down south. You bring something back, some food. You bring some
Yeah.
vegetables. I brought back some green peppers,
Uh.
some red peppers, some sweet potatoes. So
Oh
that's one
yeah.
thing I remember about my granddad. Because every time I visit my granddad, he give you a bag of tomatoes he grew or whatever. So yeah,
That's amazing, yo.
I love that the fact that I'm not doing it big scale, but I'm growing stuff and I'm eating it, man. Growing my cucumber,
That's
juicing them. You know what I mean? That's
that's
just my
beautiful, bro. That's prime living, dog. That's as good as it gets, bro.
yes, it
That's
does.
you could be a billionaire, and you be striving for that. You know what I mean? Like real shit.
Yeah. And what is the importance to you of cooking fresh? Like you cook too. Like you don't just grow the shit.
Oh yeah.
You gonna and fry it up, and you know what I mean. So what's the
Oh yeah.
importance of cooking fresh food beyond against preserved food?
You know, first of all, no hate. Whatever you can get is what you can get, and make that shit work regardless. But if you're able to get it fresh, and you're able to grow it, and you're able to do it yourself, it's such an empowering feeling, and the flavor is right there, bro. Like you can't like. There's nothing like slicing a tomato from your yard and you taste what a tomato is supposed to taste like. You know what I mean? Versus, you know, or anything, dog. And I feel like there's good energy that comes with it. There's some sort of karmic carryover, you know what I mean? Like some sort of primal ancestral energy that you gain by growing and eating your own food.
Yeah, pulling it right off the
You know
vine.
what
You're
I
like, yo,
mean?
this got the yeah,
That's
and
like
toss it
good.
right
It's
down.
like good. That just provides hope for the human race, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
That's where we started.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what time it is ultimately. You see,
Yeah.
the climate.
Yeah, no doubt.
Ah,
So you walk into a room and you see vegetables on one side of the room, but you also see another V, vinyl on the other side of the room. And you got to make a choice for humanity, for everybody. What are you choosing, veggies or vinyl?
You know what? Honestly, for me, because I'm a good cook and I don't trust anybody else cooking my shit, I'm a handle the veggies.
Yeah,
I'm gonna handle the veggies.
yeah.
But let me get some of that vinyl
Nah,
too.
you can't. No.
Because
The veggies.
my veggies will be so good that the dudes who chose the vinyl gonna want to trade some. So we gonna work that trade.
get the barter going.
That's that Libra. I'm telling you, bro. I'm unshakable, bro.
Wow. Well, hey, check this out, man. You hear the sound? That means we are going out of the second quarter and we are entering halftime. Halftime, I just want to do a little NFL recap because my Steelers fucking won. My Steelers.
That was a great game, bro. I can't
Fucking,
believe that, bro. It's
yo,
beautiful. To
Steelers.
win with that field goal in the end like that, bro,
Hey.
and for Aaron Rodgers to talk shit afterwards on the slide.
Yeah, he talking. He threw a little shot at the Jets. He's like, I wanted to beat
Yeah.
everybody. I wanted to beat the secretary, the janitor. I beat everybody associated with the Jets. The motherfuckers
Hey,
in the
that
parking lot. I
that's
beat
big.
their ass
That's
too.
bigger than a little jab, man. He was jabbing everybody,
Yeah,
man.
That's
yeah.
right.
They check it out. They can't wait to jab back at him. So hopefully he can take it. And he's in Pittsburgh, so you already know. You already know they ain't playing. So
At
we'll
all.
see. It's only one game. It's only one game. Matter of fact, I'm here in Baltimore. They're sick. Yo, I've been killing them. You
Yeah,
check.
those dudes should be
Hey,
sick right now, man.
Yeah,
That defense
bro.
is horrible.
I had to do in the grocery store today. He had his little Raven shit on. I had my Steelers hat on. I was like, hey, the Steelers are in first place. He just looked at me like,
Off the rip. Off the rip.
Man.
but no, good games. The week started off with Dallas and the Eagles, right?
That was a great game.
That was a good game. That was a good
There's a lot of
game.
good games in this week,
Yeah, bro.
and it's
That
going to be
Baltimore.
interesting to see how things move forward because some people got wins that you're kind of looking and saying, you're probably going to have like an average season, and some folks who took L's, they're going to bounce back and have
Mm-hmm.
really solid seasons. So it's going to be very interesting to watch moving forward.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I watch the college, but like college is cool, but when them NFL boys step up, how did Travis Hunter do this week?
Yeah,
He
6
caught a few
catches.
passes.
Yeah, he had like 6 catches. He played, I think, most of the game on offense and limited defense, and that's going to be kind of the game plan, which I agree with. They said they'll adjust that based on who they play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, man, they're gonna need to do something with that kid. He's too skinny, man. I mean, you
Yeah,
can't be in it.
that's
You
the
can't be in
main
the NFL at
issue.
160 pounds, man. What's
He's
going on?
too small
100.
of a frame.
Oh my God.
I'm
I mean,
concerned about that.
the receivers are bigger than him. I mean,
Yeah.
as far as weight, right? And
Yeah.
No,
how you gonna tackle a receiver at 160, man?
Go
I don't know.
low. Go lower than low.
that's right.
Go
Ratchet the
low.
ankles.
I'm like, man, but he had a few catches, man, but that's concerning, man. That's concerning. Somebody will knock his head off going across the middle too at 160. I don't know. I mean, he's a good athlete, but they got to get that dude some whatever they do to put weight on people, man.
Yeah.
He's gonna get
No, you're
himself
right.
hurt.
You're right.
I have him on my fantasy football team, so he got me a solid 10. I put him in on corner. You know what I'm saying? So I get the wide receiver points and the corner points
Right.
on defense. You know what I'm saying? And he got me 10 points. And he had 1 tackle. Just like you said, a few catches. And he actually could have had more, but one of the defensive players grabbed the damn one-handed interception.
Oh,
Yeah, that was crazy.
Mm.
That was crazy.
So, yeah,
I saw the highlight.
Yeah, he should have actually had more yards and maybe even a touchdown. So we'll see how the young man does moving forward. I'm excited for
Yeah, we
a
pulling
kid.
for him.
Yeah, shout out to Master Ace. I'm in the Master
Yep.
Ace Pick'em League. He does every year, and
Okay.
I put all my picks in for this week, but I didn't hit save, so I get a text from Ace Tuesday. Hey, Jay Sands, man, you didn't do your picks. When you don't do your picks that Tuesday, hey man, you ain't do them texts. So anyway, yeah, man, I'm starting off a week behind everybody because I didn't get any points because of my picks didn't go. So yeah, I'm in the hole in the Master Ace Pick'em League, but I'm gonna fight.
Okay.
I'm gonna fight,
I
man.
tell you what, man, I don't understand any of that fantasy stuff at
Well,
all. I
it's
don't.
not even
It's gotten
fantasy
so
because
complex.
we don't get no money, man. Master Ace need to put some money in this. We don't get no money. We're just picking games, but there's no. It's like you're just picking teams against the spread. There's no fantasy. I'm not rooting for somebody who's playing for the Cowboys. Fuck,
Right.
I could, man. That's why I don't do fantasy because I'm in there rooting for teams I don't like. I only like one team, the Steelers.
What
That's
makes
right.
fantasy
No doubt.
fun? That's what makes fantasy fun. You pick a bunch of players. If they perform well, you get the points, whether catches, yards, touchdowns.
It was up to me. Every team would lose every Sunday, but to be
That's
31
right.
losses, 31 teams
Yes.
lose, and the Steelers win. That's it.
Hey, I'll
I
be honest
fucks
with
with
you,
you,
man.
bro. I love it.
I'll be honest with you, Sans. I was rooting for the Jets, man.
Yeah.
I don't like Aaron Rodgers. That dude, he's a little too much for me, man. And then the way he made the Pittsburgh team wait around, like, I don't know if I want to play, and let me go to the moon and let me come back first, and then I'll let you know. Like, man, get the freak out of here, man. Because just get another quarterback. I mean, the games this dude plays, man, it's outrageous, man.
I get
Either you're
that.
gonna play or not. Get the hell off the field, man.
Long as he wins,
Good with me.
he's cool. As soon as you start losing, you start doing the Russell
Yeah.
Wilson.
Hey, man, they played the Jets.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, they played the Jets.
Hold on now. The Jets got a really solid defense. That defensive line is crazy, and they got corners that cover very, very well. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. My no disrespect to the Jets, but they played the Jets, man. Let's see what happens going forward.
Exactly. You still rock with that. Aaron Glenn got them boys playing.
I mean,
Glenn
yeah, I
out of
mean,
Detroit.
yeah. I mean, they look pretty good, but again, still the Jets, man. Until they prove otherwise, still the Jets.
Let me brag on this. Speaking of the Jets, for like 6 years, I lived next door to Justin Fields' mom
Oh wow!
because he's from Georgia, and he would
Right.
come around like a lot. You know what I mean? And when he was in college, and then when he got signed, like he bought her the whip, and she started upgrading her crib and all that. So I'm a huge Justin Fields fan, just because I don't seen him and live next to his mom. So I'm always rooting for him. And I think he's a fucking weapon, bro. Like,
Oh yeah!
he just needs the right coaching. I think the Jets are gonna be a problem, dude.
Yeah,
I
he
think
actually played
Justin
well.
Fields, yeah, I think Justin Fields with Aaron Glenn. I'm surprised that the Steelers let him go so quickly.
Yeah,
Honestly,
me too.
I
Yeah,
thought that he would be a good fit there. And I was really happy that he was there for him because I thought Tomlin would develop him well. But
They
you
gave him
know,
they gave him an offer, but he wanted guaranteed like,
mm,
hey, I'm going to be the guy. The Jets
yeah,
did that for him. Which I think we fumbled that. Because
I like Justin
I
Fields. I
didn't
like
I
him.
didn't like
so
when
like I
they
thought Justin Fields played like a Steeler, bro. He's a running quarterback. They take some hits, but we'll see.
you know what? I don't really think he's a running quarterback, man. When he was at
Mm,
Ohio State, the dude was throwing the rock. I mean, he was throwing the ball downfield. He's just able to run, right? I don't
right.
really think he's a running quarterback, man. But he had a heck of a game against the Steelers. I hope,
Yeah.
yeah, again, like you said, you're rooting for him. I'm rooting for him too. I hope he has a heck of a season, man.
Yeah,
Because
Honestly,
me
they
too,
they've
bro.
been passing him around like and
yeah.
and, you, and for me, man, this is just me. It's just me. Last week or the first week, whenever, I don't even know what week it is in the NFL, man. I'm a college football dude. I watch college football. But
Okay.
when I see the stats, man, and the majority of the quarterbacks in the NFL threw for 113 yards or 143, I'm like, man, what is this? A quarterback? 113 yards passing? Oh, what is this? Is Pop Warner? Come
Yeah,
on,
that ain't gonna
man.
do it.
Come on, man. 130. You're a starting quarterback in the NFL. 143 yards passing. Where, man? All those dudes need to go to the bench. Give the second, third team dudes a shot. See what they can do. 143 yards passing.
And hey,
I mean, that's insane, man.
man,
That's
look,
insane. The NFL is a joke.
honestly, I lived through the
Damn.
Bubby Brister, Mark Malone era of the Steelers.
I mean, that should have never happened. That number 6 should have never been on the field as a quarterback for the Steelers, man. He was terrible. I mean, he sucked, man. I mean, it was awful.
It was horrible time, man.
Bobby Brister in the NFL. Who decided that dude was talented enough to be in the NFL?
Was it
Chuck
he
Noll.
hating the coach?
Chuck Noll.
Southwest Arkansas State somewhere? What? Bobby Brister? Get the freak out of here, man.
Well, check this out. Game of the week. We all gonna pick the game of the week. We got the Jaguars at my third hometown, Cincinnati, versus the Bengals, man.
Tough
You
game.
guys got with Jaguar versus the Bengals. See if there's any little point spread or anything like that. I don't see none of that.
Oh, he's pointing out the cap. The Jaguars.
You already know.
Okay, but y'all gotta guard Chase and Higgins.
I think we have a decent shot. I think we have a decent shot. It's gonna be tough, bro. If our run game is on point, like if ETN is running like how he was running the other day, cutting and slicing and dicing, then we will get the win.
Yeah.
Hey, don't they have a rookie from? Didn't they draft a dude from Ohio State down there, Jacksonville?
As a running back?
No, am I thinking somebody else?
The Patriots.
The Patriots?
Patriots drafted.
Oh, okay.
Well, they'll be able to score some points. So Trevor Lawrence is going to have to put the ball.
We have to. That's the thing. Like we have to outgun them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, Cincinnati don't have no defense.
No D. No
right.
Hey.
And I'm a
Polish Wood in her 50s. No D. She can no D.
I'm a Joe fan too, man. He was one of the 167-yard passing dudes last week too. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on with their offense, man. But I'm a Joe Burrow fan. But
I love him. He's great.
I don't know what's going on with that dude, man.
I'm going. You know, I don't like anybody in the AFC North. I always root against them. So I got the Jags.
Yeah,
I'm in.
I'm going with the Jags too because we're sharing first place with Cincinnati right now. But man, the Jags
That's right.
Some bad losses in the playoffs, man. So I always got. What's your man? That black quarterback that killed us in the playoffs back in the day?
Byron Leftwich?
No, he was running quarterback.
Gerard.
David Gerard.
Oh, wow.
I wanted to. Yo, you hear the sound? That means we are going out of halftime, now entering the third quarter, and I wanted to ask you about the homie Patton Locke, man. You can break down.
Yeah, respect.
So people can know who he was and what he did.
Here he is. You know, respect to my brother Peyton Locke, man. He's a one of one, triple threat, producer, DJ, MC, vinyl overlord. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was really a lot of where his heart was in vinyl itself, and his collection was world class. He was from Chicago originally, but he kind of grew up in Boston, and he actually went to school with Acrobatic and Lift.
Okay,
they went to like high school together, and he may even go into middle school with Ack. So that's kind of how they knew each other, and Peyton's first production credits were on Acrobatic's first album, Balance, back in like 01.
Yeah.
But P was part of a group in Jacksonville that was called Asimov.
Yeah, Willie Evans.
Willie Evans Jr., my brother, and DJ Basic, rest in peace. And Jay Wonder, the fourth They were super duper ill, and those are like my heroes. You know, I was about 10 years younger than them.
Yeah.
So in Jacksonville, I came up like idolizing Asimov, like
Right.
100%. They were like the pinnacle. Their live show was incredible. You know, they had break dancers, they were DJing, all of them could DJ. They were doing all kind of shit. So that's kind of P's legacy was kind of started, you know, with Asimov, and then he went on to become like the perceptionist, which that's acrobatic and lift. He became their tour DJ. Then he started this group called the Smile Rays with my brother Bat Sauce and
Hmm.
his wife Lady Daisy. So that was like another Jacksonville kind of soul hip hop group they had going on. They cut a record with George Clinton.
Oh
Shit.
wow.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? So yeah, so P and I started Full Plate. That's our label. We started that in 2013. Um, we've been putting out records together since like 2009. And like I said, I've always been a fan of his since I was like a teenager. So for me to come up and him to be like my best friend, like my business partner, it was just really super surreal. You know what I mean? Um, Very grateful for all that we were able to do. And then 2019 he got hit with the news, lung cancer, and it was like stage 4. So it was a relatively swift battle.
Yeah.
So rest in peace to my brother. And here we are. That was 2019. So what, 6 years later, still
Yeah.
carrying the torch, carrying on the legacy. You know what I
That,
mean? It's only greater than it was, since his passing. We released his solo albums that he had completed,
that's
uh,
dope.
that were that were yet to be released. They weren't like they were his records that were finished and that he wanted to come out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And were
Yeah.
like part of his last wishes. Um, so yeah, we put out like 3 or 4 of his albums, and now, as of last week, we announced his and my for last album called Rations. So Dylan and Peyton Locke, Rations, comes out October 17th. And, that's our final record together that we started back in 2016.
Mm,
And, we were working up on it until the day he left, but it's done now.
that's dope, man. That's
Oh,
dope. The dope.
Much
Great,
love.
great work, man. Great work. And
Thank you, brother.
real quick, Jacksonville hip hop. Shout out to my man Triclops. You know what
Yes,
I
no
mean?
doubt.
And shout out
Yep.
to my man Desi Rutherford as well.
I was going to bring up Desi, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
veteran stands on sports. Veteran
Okay,
stands on sports many times. So yeah, shout out to
dope.
Desi. And six
That's
hole, six hole.
that's
Pop.
right.
Six
That's
hole
right.
baseball, shortstop. Desi was an MLB
100%.
player. He played shortstop. That's
That's
what
right.
he told me. It don't mean no P Diddy stuff.
Ah! Yeah.
Great
he,
baseball.
Nah,
yeah,
that's ill that you bring up Desi. He's the man. He's the dude behind Asimov, and was, the avid hip hop fan and visionary who, as a pro athlete, has some expendable income that he wanted to invest.
Yeah,
Um, and much love to him forever for doing that, man. He helped propel legacies. Real shit. Love
yeah,
Desi.
yeah.
You
That's
seen him fighting with the mascot
oh no, I
when
didn't.
he played for the Mets, I
Oh
think.
yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
That's
Hey,
hard body. Yeah, my man is.
Desi down in South America. He living like Michael Douglas on that what's
Yup.
that movie Romance in the Stone.
Yeah.
No, South America. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's wild.
Big up my man Desi, man. So you also done projects with Diamond D, man. What's it going
Yeah.
on with the Great Diamond?
Yo, man, what a blessing, man. What a wild, lucky life I've lived to have crossed paths and be down with Dime. Um, we've been cool since like 2008. Um, and he used to just come around, and I lived with another group, and so he was working with them, but then he ended up kind of we ended up clicking and vibing, and man, he's so gracious with like dropping gems. You know what I mean? Like you up on this sample, you up on this record, and he's always kind of testing you and making sure like you got enough chops to be around in the room. You know what I mean? I've got some great stories with him, bro. The sessions and just he's hilarious. He's a record savant. He's like a genius with the records, bro, and with the drums and like hearing drums, he can name
Yeah.
shit with just like hearing like a snippet. He's the
Wow.
real deal, bro. He's the genuine article, dog.
Awesome. Awesome, man. Yeah. I mean, again, he comes from the cloth,
Yeah, no,
he comes from it.
Yes, indeed.
And a veteran, we got a lot of vets, a veteran of Sands on Sports. We had Dr.
respect. Okay, okay. Well, I'm happy to finally have joined and become an alum, bro. Finally, get my
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
together.
Yeah, but what the best part is when we have you back, and we're gonna have
That's
you back
right.
soon. So, yo,
That's right.
we are getting out of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, taking it home. And yeah, throw up the four. This football season, we throw up the four for the fourth
That's
quarter.
right. That's right.
Fellas, I mean, a lot of stuff's happened today, actually. And actually, I had this question before all the crazy stuff happened today. But man, are we in World War III?
It
I
might be,
remember
dog.
in the 80s, they had the movie The Day After, and Russia was going to bomb America. We had to get under the tables in school. If a bomb came, like it was going to stop the atomic bomb getting under the table.
Right,
Hmm.
right, right.
But yeah, so we've been on, I mean, Cuban Missile Crisis. We've been on World War III alert for maybe over 50 years, but
Right.
maybe it's coming to a head now. What do you guys think?
I don't think those people really want to die, man.
Yeah,
Right.
who us or them
Nah,
or
any of them. These people, man, they make things happen in the world. I don't really think they want to die. It's just a bunch of threats, man, at this point, right? Until it really happens. But again, man, I don't think they want to die. Why?
well,
Why would you? I mean, they live a good life. Why would you want to mess that up?
bro.
Mm.
We see it every day as a microcosm in America. You got a great life. You went ahead and killed everybody on the bus. You know what I
Listen,
mean? So
fam,
it's like,
Yeah,
fam,
I'm not talking about those dudes on the bus. I'm talking about the dudes that are calling the shots.
oh
Those
no,
people. They don't.
that's what I'm
They
saying.
don't. They don't really want to die, Sans.
But again, just like the guy on the bus with the great job, he didn't want to die. But when that ego, when the mental health comes into it, the maniacal, the psycho, and all that type of stuff, you never know what Lex Luthor wants to do. Lex Luthor wanted, you know what I mean? You never. So just because somebody's comfortable, what do they call psychotic, like a James
Yeah.
Bond villain. James
Yeah.
Bond
Mm.
villain wanted everybody to die, and he'd be the last person to die. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like it doesn't seem logical. It seems like, hey man, you got all this money, all this power, spread it around, spread the bread, and everybody can live in prosperity and peace. But it's not. It's never that
Nah.
simple. It's never
You,
that
you
simple.
you you make him sound like Joel Osteen, man. I'm not talking about Joel Osteen. I'm talking about
Yeah,
the dudes that really, these dudes that really they're all friends, man. They all have
yep,
conversations
yep.
when we're not
Hey,
watching behind the curtain or
Mm.
whatever they're doing. I
Dame
just
Dash and
again,
Cam are friends.
I, I don't
listen,
think they want to. I don't think they want to die, man. Really. I mean, I don't. For
this
what?
is
What
this,
for?
this is all fear, 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 right? You're watching a financial system be recreated from the ground
Mm.
up, right? You got Bitcoin, which is disrupting the coalitions of the world, right?
Mm.
We're watching uh, different countries band together because they don't have to rely on the dollar to hold value. So we start talking
Mm.
about geopolitics. We start talking about being able to, say, hey, don't do that, or we're going to put sanctions on you. That stuff is disappearing. And so, then you talk about DeFi, decentralized finance, right? Where we as humans could walk around with our value digitally that's not connected to any centralized bank. So this is a whole rabbit hole, but my whole point is
Mm-hmm.
that there's a lot of things that are disrupting everything centralized that had a chokehold on everybody. They're losing power. And what do you do when you lose power? You try to manipulate the minds of everybody and say, hey, look over there and look over there while they grab up all the resources. So
Mm-hmm.
Right.
that's what's
Right.
happening right now.
You just put on a
Right.
master class, bro. That's it. What he
Yeah.
And,
said.
and
Well, this is supposed to be
I,
the biggest transfer of wealth in human existence right now.
Yeah.
Right
and
now.
that's what I was gonna say too with that, man. And I don't know if you guys are paying attention earlier with my man, what's his name, Larry Ellison,
Mm-hmm.
made
Mm.
$118 billion today with the OpenAI and Oracle um,
Chainlink.
uh, business venture, if you will. He made 118 billion one day, not even a full day.
Yeah.
118
What is
billion.
that? That
Because it with
shouldn't.
this AI, with this AI stuff, you don't know what's real anymore. And it's just the beginning, man. They make
Yeah.
stuff look
Again.
real. I mean, for instance, there was I think the dude I saw this earlier today. I think it was today or yesterday. There's an actor on one of these soap operas, and somebody made a fake video of him, and the woman was sending this dude money. Like,
Yeah,
he's an
yeah, yeah,
actor
yeah,
on
yeah,
television. He's making a bunch of money, and he had and all these videos of somebody made a AI video of him,
Mhm.
and had women sending him money. Whoever this guy was. I mean,
Right.
the lady sold her condo and sending this dude money, and fortunately her daughter interrupted it, or she would have gone broke, man. Sending this, she thought she was sending this actor money. I'm like,
yeah.
what?
Hey,
How do
hey,
you believe that?
I heard, not from first, I heard that it happens to OnlyFans models too. Like people will create a fake page, use AI with the OnlyFans model, and have people sending them the money and whatnot. So I heard, I'm not personally, but I
Right,
heard
right, right,
it goes down.
right,
There's AI and OnlyFans too.
Here's what everyone needs to do, right? Do your due diligence when it comes to NFTs, smart contracts, and blockchain technology, right?
Mm.
As we're all creators, we create things, right? Whether it's music, whatever we create, you can actually mint on a blockchain and get it verified, right? Because right now the climate is, you got all these like what they call large language models, which is this is what AI feeds off the data, right? Information.
Mm.
This way you can actually protect or create like a paywall garden
All right.
where people to gain access to your digital content, they have to pay, right? Whether it's
Mm.
an AI platform or as a customer of your or supporter of your music. So
That's
look into
deep.
those things.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, but
Respect.
Appreciate
okay,
it.
so we're on the technical side and whatnot, but what about the violent side? like we saw some violent shit go down today, man. You know what I mean? So
Oof.
yeah, man. So again,
So
maybe forget World War III. What about the American Civil War?
Yeah, bro.
Civil War II that may be happening.
That it's
No,
very
that
worrisome about that, bro, because you know how the right is gonna react to that. Who knows how they're gonna clamp down from that and where they're gonna cast the blame. And apparently the shooter is still out there. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
Uh,
well,
That was
my
when I saw it. I didn't know if it was close range or right. I don't. That's the one thing I want to know. Was this close range or was this somebody with a rifle at a distance away,
rifle.
like the presidential assassination attempt?
I think it was like a sniping rifle or a rifle situation.
Yeah,
Well, I watched something a few minutes ago, man, right before we started the video here, man, and the guy was he said he was there with the young kid, and he said it couldn't have been somebody from far away. Now he was there.
Mm.
He was behind. He was behind the dude sitting in the chair,
Mhm.
and he said it couldn't have been someone from a long range.
and,
But that
Wow.
again, he
I,
was there. I wasn't there. This is
right.
what he's saying, right?
I watched the video and you could hear the shot and then the time that it took after you heard the shot for him to, it had to be a distance. I'm not saying
Okay.
Mm.
that, you know, I
Okay.
wasn't there, but just the optics and the audio of the video of itself, it sounded like you heard the shot and it was and then him
yeah.
sloping over. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Okay.
Close, it
Okay.
would have been instantaneous, nanoseconds. You know what I'm saying? So I my guess is about 100 yards. It was
Yeah.
definitely, you know, it's
That's what they said the military expert said 100 to 200.
mm, 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 and I'm no expert, by the way. Shit.
My
Yes.
motherfucker on Twitter was like, he didn't check in with the Mormons. But I'm like,
Oh
Yeah,
damn.
that-
Yo.
Damn.
hey,
Too
hey,
soon. Too
Bro.
soon.
hey,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
man, look here, Sam. Those dudes on Twitter, man, trolling.
yeah,
That stuff is never funny, man, when someone loses their life. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no doubt.
It's just it's not cool. I don't care what politics you believe in. Half of them don't even pay attention to it, right?
yeah.
They want to be,
Mhm.
I don't know, man. I don't know what they want, but
They
laughing
want to
at
click.
someone's
They,
death,
they,
man,
they want a
is
click.
never cool.
Yeah.
They want to click.
Yeah, you
That,
know, it's like
Yep.
you can't allow people to, you know, no matter whether you believed in his ideologies or politics, you know, don't let nobody rob you of your humanity, whether
yeah,
you
No
hide
doubt.
Right,
behind your pseudonyms or, you know, whatever
right,
you're doing online, trust and believe it's sitting on somebody's database and it will catch up to you.
That's
right,
right.
I,
right.
Respect.
I think it was ironic that at the time this happened, he was talking negatively about transgenders. And like I think the last word that came out of his mouth was it was black gang shot.
Mm.
Yeah, it was something they were at. He was like, what's your opinion on like multiple mass shootings?" And
Mass
he
shootings,
said, and he
right,
was like, are you talking about like black gang members or something? It was like gang
Yeah,
shootings or
yeah.
something like that. And then he was shot. That's
Last words. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, again, man, it's you're not gonna agree with everyone, and if you have to be a pretty good orator, man, to sit down with those dudes and be able to fight them with words, right, and
mm,
intellect,
Yeah.
because it's just too much, man. It's too much killing out here. It's
yeah,
just it's absolutely too much, man. And if you disagree with the dude, do your homework. Go sit down with him and debate him,
yeah. That's
right?
crazy to
I
shoot.
mean, to shoot the man over what he believes, that's too much for me, man. That's too much.
But
Yeah,
it's
no,
not new. It's
100%.
not new. It's nothing. This
It,
shooting up
it's
the
it's 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 not new, Sans, right? It's not new, man. And
yeah,
you know, I don't
this record
I,
been
I
playing
don't
for a
go
long
too
time.
far because I don't want them to come looking for me, man. You know what
The
I mean?
Crusaders did this. You know what I mean? This goes back to, I mean, before America.
Mm,
That's true. That's
Before
true.
now. So
But
so
it's still, man. It's too much, man, and it's prevalent because everybody has a video camera on their phone or phone, whatever you want to call it. They can film it wherever they are, and you see it right away. I
yeah.
mean, they're showing us everywhere, man, and it's
You
just it's too much, man. It's
know
too
what's
much.
going to happen is he's going to be turned into a martyr, and you're going to have thousands of other.
yeah.
They've already said that. Yep.
And it's
So
not good. It's not gonna be good for the cause of righteousness. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But again, is that like we always talk about humanity, if we lived in a society where everybody was polka dot, everybody was just polka dot, and Black skin, white polka dots. That's what everybody now is polka dot people from China, Japan, everybody black polka dots.
Everybody's we call it the society is called the Kwame.
The polka dots, but then it's like, oh, his polka dot is smaller than his polka dot, so we're going to separate. It seems like it's man's intention to find a way to separate.
Yeah.
His polka dot's not as big as his, or his polka dot, so it's just like no matter what, or those are the women polka dots, and we're the men polka dots over here. There's always going to be some when you have two beings. There's always going to be two perspectives, and
my thought on that, Sans, is you have to be mentally strong, man, and mentally tough to know who you are, right?
Yeah.
You know, because you can't allow someone to come in to where you are and tell you who you are and what you are, right? Now, if you're mentally weak, they can do that and make you do certain things, man, like we see now, right? They if you're mentally unstable, then anybody can come in and tell you who you are and what you are, man, and you'll believe it.
That's right.
Well, is this the decay of mental health in society?
100%.
Yeah,
screens, Instagram.
So we can only expect it to get worse. Then basically, it's like we're hoping for better, but logically, you can only expect it to get worse.
The universe works on bell curves. So I think we'll hit a low and then we'll start elevating. Nothing always goes down, always goes up. We're on the down right now, and you just got to tune into your own heart, your own spirit, have some empathy, sympathy, and broadcast that out, you know what I'm saying, to the world, letting them know, you know what I'm saying, hey, I don't necessarily like everything that comes out your mouth, but I will fight to the death for you to be able to say it.
That's right.
That's just it.
And it makes me think of, the self-destruction song, man. I mean, that thing is still, today, it's the same thing, whether we're talking about hip hop, which is a microcosm of society as a whole, right? Self-destruction, man. And you see it every day. You see it every day for whatever reason it is. Yeah. I mean, we have enemies domestically, we have enemies, internationally, just enemies, man. And I, for me, I really don't understand. I don't understand, man.
Yeah, there's a saying that pop culture is not a culture at all. It's a container to control culture, right? So when you're able to pump money into an ideology, a belief, at what point does it just become so inflated with bullshit?
I was going to say nothingness.
Right. And then it falls apart. So it's really, again, I think we're moving into this decentralized world where you could sell less music, and you have these like communities, I mean, you'll have cities that say, hey, my 4 or 5 blocks will barter fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. I think we're turning inward now, because we're realizing that centralized banks, failure, centralized government, failure. You see what I mean? So I think people are realizing that we gotta do something different, and through that interaction, I think we create the change that we need moving forward.
With no money, because they got all the money.
Well, we actually create the value by saying, hey, I want $1. You know what I'm saying? This is what I will hold and give to you for this particular transaction. If we all just say, the Kwame's, if we all get together and say, hey, you know what? We're not using dollars. We're using shells at the ocean. You know what I'm saying? We just exchange shells for fruits and vegetables or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's the money for that society. So we control that.
Try to give some shells to one of these young boys in East Baltimore.
Yeah,
Roll
they
on with
get you
some
some
shells.
shells. They got some shells for you.
I got
Right.
clock shell. He gonna like Dillon said, he gonna return the shells.
Yeah,
Right.
you get some
Right.
shells back.
Oh man, yo. Well, check this out, man. Fourth quarter is over. The game is over. My brother Dillon,
Oh
man.
man.
Dillon, we've been talking for a long time about getting you on here, man. We
I'm
got you on
honored.
here. You did
Thank
great,
you.
man. And just want to thank you for spending time with us, man.
No, it was my pleasure, bro. I'm happy to chop it up with y'all boys, man. It's like the rap Pat McAfee shit, you know
Yeah,
what
it's kind of ill.
I
And on the outro, real quick, my Virgo nephew is starting his junior season of college football tomorrow at Old Dominion in Ohio. They play West Virginia Wesleyan in
Okay.
Buckhannon. I was going to go, man, but I drove all the way to North Carolina. I'm not driving with. Man, Uncle Sam's got to chill, so I'm going to watch the game on the internet tomorrow.
No doubt. Well,
Yeah, but
I
shout out to
hope
my
they kick
nephew
ass.
Braden. They start their season, and I'll be to Ohio to check out some games. But yeah, man, I'm real happy to see my nephew getting some ball in tomorrow.
Dope.
Good stuff.
Very
Hey, what
dope.
position does he play?
He's wide out, junior wide
Okay.
out. He should get a lot of looks
Okay.
Okay.
this year. You know what I mean? But you know, I think this is his last year. I don't think he's going to play senior. You know, the boy want money. The boy want money, and yeah, so we'll see how that goes, man. Cuzzo, Tahir, man, you got an outro for us, man?
Oh man, hey, live good, be good. Go to rapify.net. That's the social network for hip hop culture. That's my founding website. We curate content. We'll dig through the mud and find the music that you like to hear. So you can create a profile page on Rapify.
Word up,
All right.
And it was
Link,
great talking
man.
to you, my brother.
Jimy Link, man. Let us know,
Mhm.
man.
Mhm.
Hey, hey, Sans, I appreciate you having me on, man. Really, I don't, I mean, I don't have anything profound to say, man. But just be good to each other, man. This stuff is crazy out here, man.
And go to the website. Go to Spitfire
I,
too.
yeah, yeah,
Now,
yeah.
now, be good to
Yeah, I
somebody.
mean,
Go to Spitfire.
yo, you're a wild dude, man. But, yeah, SpitfireHipHop.com, man. That's where we are, man. We're about the culture. Not about beating anybody over the head to get on the site. You don't have to buy advertising. You don't have to do any of that, man. If it's fire, we put it up there, and then we put it on our social media accounts and all that. SpitfireHipHop.com, man.
No
All
doubt,
right.
no doubt. And my man Dillon, man, check this out. Please let everybody know the new projects you got coming out. Let them know how to get in touch with you. If they want a verse, if they want to
Yeah.
buy you
Yeah.
for some catering, you get a
That's right.
fresh
All that.
cooking, you know what I mean? Please let
All
Go,
that.
people know how
Golden
to get at
Arches,
you, my
man.
brother.
Yeah, that's love, bro. You're hired, Sans. I'm hiring you. You on the team, bro. Uh, yo, it's your boy Dylan down at ATL. If you're ever down south, hit me up, bro. Fullplatefam.com is the website. That's the label. That's the headquarters for everything. We got our own website. It's not just a Bandcamp page. We got our videos up there. We got digital. You can stream everything. It's got all our streaming links. So check out the site, and that's also the handle at Full Play Fam. And I'm around, man. Much love, y'all. Yo, this has truly been an honor and a pleasure to chop it up, sports and hip hop. Man, thank you, bro. Thank y'all for having me on. Everyone be good to each other. Go touch grass. It's important. You know what I mean? Go touch
That's
some
true.
grass.
That's true.
For real.
Yes. Or some Hey, check this out.
That's right.
Big Stands. That's Jimy Lincoln. That's Tahir Jahi. That's Dillon. This Sands on Sports, and we out of here, y'all. Peace.